Saudi stacked this card on February 22nd in Riyadh, which is headlined by Better Bia versus Bivol Part 2, and they're selling the pay-per-view for a lot less than normal. We'll make the pay-per-view price no more than $19.99 in Great Britain pounds in the United Kingdom, and in the United States and the rest of the world, not more than $25.99 US dollars. We want the fans to be happy and enjoy it. Let's get boxing great again. Surprisingly low price for such a card. Some think each fight could be a separate pay-per-view on its own. Others point out that the great value is a part of a larger sports washing campaign in Saudi Arabia, using sports to enhance its global image and shift attention from human rights issues. Alex Pereira bought his parents a house. He says, 4 years ago I was eating lunch at my parents' home. Now I bought them a home. Pereira made a lot of money in the span of 6 months with the UFC this year, where he headlined 3 pay-per-views as champion, so he got pay-per-view points on that. UFC 300, 303, and 307. Movsar says he doesn't care that Bryce Mitchell versus Chrome Gracie is on the main card and his fight with Aljo is on the prelims on Saturday. Guys, my fight will be broadcasted on ESPN. Way more people will watch my fight than on pay-per-view. I don't care if I'm the first fight of the night, I get paid the same. All my life I worked hard to earn things, nothing was ever given to me. He's number 5 and Aljo's number 9. I'll go with Evloev, unanimous decision. Makhachev and Topuria's beef continues. Makhachev says, we'll meet and talk, 100% we'll have some kind of a talk. He always talks about me, probably wants to get me some message, I don't know what it is. He wants to fight? We'll fight if he wants to. Makhachev will fight Sarukian, most likely January 18th, UFC 311 in LA. Topuria will likely rematch Volkanovski later next year, possibly in Spain. Carlos Prates was offered Shavkat Rakhmanov fight at UFC 310. He was down to do it, but he was injured and the UFC wasn't going to allow him to fight injured. With Masvidal looking to return to the UFC in April, Michael Chandler is down to fight him. That is a possibility. Or they could do Masvidal versus McGregor. That would be a big money-making fight. DDP down to fight Hamzat in the US. Showing some healthy teeth, so it won't be easy for him to mash them up like he did against Robert Whittaker. One fight added to the UFC February 15th fight night card. Billy Goff versus Nikolai Veretennikov. It's a welterweight contest. Shin Ryu versus Torres added to the Ryzen card, which is headlined by Anpo versus Garcia.
So the question was, after the press conference in LA, Oscar De La Hoya made a statement about maybe this possibility of this event not happening. What are your thoughts on that? The answer was, please don't be worried. This fight will happen. We don't see a reason why this fight is not going to happen. So obviously, this is a new challenge between all parties. I'm sure there's a lot of moving parts and there are a lot of misunderstandings. But we are very confident that this fight is going to happen. So don't worry about that. We just got to make sure that we communicate well and make sure that everybody is on the same page. We have no intentions of bumping heads with anybody. And the contract is signed. There is an agreement. And, if there was no agreement, we would never do any kind of presser like that. So, for all of you who are doubting this event in jeopardy, that's not the case. So please be noted that this fight will happen.
He's B-side, and, it sucks to not be the number one guy. I feel for him, but it's just what happens, man. He's fighting one of the top superstars in the world. So, I do what I want. You got to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. That's it. Hey, relax and enjoy the ride and shut up. You got to stay in your place, shut up, and do what you're told. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. Shut up and do what you're told. You should have been at the press conference. You didn't. Everybody, wanted you there, but, you just got to do what you got to do, bro. You're the B-side, and that's it. You could say faking all you want, but, again, you're the B-side, so just shut up and sit back. I'm really serious on this because everybody's wants to see how I look coming back from the Devin Haney fight, even if it is an exhibition. So I want to be on point, and I'm taking it very serious. And you can see in the presser, I didn't really want to involve myself in the trash talk. But then again, he was saying a lot of provocative things, so my instincts kind of taken over me, and I came back at him. So it makes it for an entertaining event. So I'm fine with it.
Sean O'Malley will be in attendance at that event. He has interest in taking on Ryan Garcia. O'Malley had hip surgery on October 3rd. He's going to be out for a little bit and return next year. O'Malley appeared on Vic Blends' podcast. He thought he could last 30 seconds grappling with O'Malley. He tested it out and he lasted 4.67 seconds. Bryce Mitchell training with Sean Strickland a few days before his fight with Crone Gracie. Strickland got his gun on the mats. Gracie Cortez says the doctor cleared her to get back to training. She had surgery a couple weeks ago but didn't elaborate to what the surgery was. Boxer Dale Aerosmith is fighting Saturday in Swansea. He has a record of 6 wins, 121 losses, and 5 draws. Out of the 121 losses, he says he's never been knocked out. I haven't been knocked out at all. I've been stopped twice with cuts, once with eardrum perforation, and 5 times stopped standing by the referee. It'll be his 27th fight this year on Saturday. He had 29 last year. Undefeated flyweight prospect Fumi Nakuda is going to be doing a pro wrestling match against a former UFC fighter Matt Riddle on December 20th.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this fight coming up, guys. I know I did anything about this fight, but I jumped right straight into the training. So it's coming up into my birthday, so super motivated, especially one of the reasons is he's top 15, and right now I think I'm top 20.
One Championship hits 95 million social media followers. That's Power Slap-like numbers. They both have a show on Friday. One Championship and Power Slap. For UFC Honors Awards, first nominee for Knockout of the Year, Max Holloway. That's gonna win it for sure. There's been a lot of great knockouts this year, but that one's gonna take it.
Who's one of the best kickers you've seen, by the way?
Ever?
Yeah.
Liam Harrison.
What the F? Deleting comments now? Always thought you're smart and neutral based on comments and sense of humor, but now you're censoring opinions you don't like. No, I didn't delete anything. Maybe YouTube. I don't know if you use certain words. Maybe they delete things. I don't know how it works.